Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It has been a little while since I posted anything because I've been super busy trying to organise the shipment and get everything ready on the website. If you are new to my channel, I've seen a few people have subscribed since. My name is George. A quick brief update is that I quit my job back in February. I used to manage a bar and restaurant, and then I decided to go full steam ahead into a makeup business. I've been designing the collection for maybe about a year now, I think it is. But no, it's a lifelong passion. It's an absolute dream to be doing this. I'm so excited to have everything in front of me available to show you. It's all on the website now at vulcanvixen.com. It's all available for purchase. And let's get started. Let's go through different things. So at the minute, I did my face and makeup, as you can see, because you're not blind, you are watching this. Everything I've got on my face right now is Vulcan Vixen Cosmetics, except for the eyeliner and the eyebrows. My lips are in shade Petra. The shade on my eyes is Demos, and I think I wear a shade 5 actually for the foundation. 3, 5, 5. It's definitely a 5. If it's not, I will edit it and I will let you know. And then I contour and highlight with shade 1. Now, I think a few weeks ago I went through the palette with you. If you haven't seen it already, this is the main palette. It is a 15-pan palette, and it is the Aphrodite collection. So everything is named with things to do with Aphrodite, kind of Greek mythology kind of style. So it comes in the outer paper box. This is all designed. You will see that the inside is, isn't it pretty? It's so beautiful. The inside is designed so that it's nice, sleek, it's simple, and I really like that because it matches the outer packaging of the highlight and blush kit. Whereas on the inside of this, it matches the outside of that one. I kind of did a little bit opposite. If you haven't seen the shades yet, I will open it up. Please ignore me, I have been testing a few things, so it's a bit all over the place. But we have all these different shades. 15 shades. I kind of decided to put a few... I wanted bright colours in there because I personally like bright colours. But then I obviously realised that not everybody else likes bright colours, so I have put a few darker shades in there. There is a good set of nudes to be playing around with. And also there is your metallic shades, there's matte powdery shades, there's creamy highlight shades. There is a good range of all the colours you'll need in here. I'm really excited for everyone to tag me in. Once they've had a palette, I want you to tag me at Vulcan Vixen so I can see what you've been doing with this, because, you know, I'm good at creating makeup. I'm not the best using it. There is people that are far better than I am, so please tag me in them. The next one we've got is highlight and blush. I'll go into this one for you now. If you know me personally, you know this is my pink. I love pink. My perfect shade. Anyway, the inside obviously is the same as the outside as the palette. Yes, it's so pretty. And again, I've been using this one as well, so there might be a bit of stuff everywhere inside. But it has all the ingredients on the back. It has my social handles. It's distributed by me. It tells you where it's made. It tells you the weight. It's cruelty free. It's vegan. It's recyclable. 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 You can recycle it. These are all the different shades inside, so you get your lovely mirror, and then you have 3 highlights. So you've got Arctic Fox at the bottom, which is a extreme highlight colour. You've got a warmer highlight, and then you have Strobe. Strobe is my personal favourite because it's got a pinky undertone to it. Now the blush is called Pink. If you haven't used this before, it is extremely pigmented, so literally just drop your brush in it. That's kind of the amount of product you need, and just blend it in. You can always add more. It's harder to take away, so learn from any mistakes that I have done. But I will show you now. So before I want to get onto the lip stuff, I want to show you my body cream first, because it's kind of on its own. So it comes in a cute little box like this. Again, all the ingredients, my website, my social handles, all the relevant information on the side. If we open the top, it is the Shimmer Queen Bronzing Shimmer Cream. Shimmer Queen. Ooh. It is the Shimmer Queen Bronzing Highlight Cream. So, you know, when it's a nice day, you want to have a nice glow about you, this is the cream. So it's you can see that. Will it focus if I bring it in closer? Ooh, it's lovely. I'll put some on my arm for you so you can see. You don't need much because a little really does go a long way. If you can see it here, I'm going to rub it into my wrist. and it just gives a subtle, shimmery, highlighting glow. And it smells so good. So I decided to release my own setting powder because I've used so many different setting powders, and you know what, I haven't found any that actually hit the mark. They're either too finely milled, they don't go on your skin properly, they're grainy, or they kind of go the other way around, they're kind of like flour and it's just clumpy. So I've researched a lot of different things, I've had many different formulas, tried and failed. Again, this is in its nice little box, it's got the ingredients, it's got the logo on the front, and we'll show you the pot. So it's a nice simple pot. It's got your black lid, your clear pot, and it's just got the can you see it on the camera, the Vulcan and Vixen logo, but it's in holographic on this one. Now you will see why I've done some like that further down the line. Anyway, so it's a finely milled powder. It's a loose powder, obviously. Take the sticker out, and it's kind of in a beige kind of shade. I mean, it's pretty much translucent, but it kind of has a bit of warmth to it as well. Because the amount of times I've used a translucent shade, and it's not, I know it's called translucent, but it's just like I'm putting white powder on my face. I get this horrendous flashback, this horrendous glow in every photo, and I look terrible. So I decided to add a bit of pigment to it just to warm it up a little bit so I don't look pale and deathly. Anyway, moving on to my next things that I am so excited to reveal to you. There have been, so if you haven't realised, I've been selling live now, I've been selling products for about a week. It's all available on vulcanvixen.com. Thank you everyone that's ordered so far. It really does mean the world to me. I'm so pleased with myself, I'm so pleased with you all, and I'm just a good sense of pride. But anyway, let's get on to, so these are all the different shades of liquid matte lips I have. There are 12 different shades. They're all named after the moons of Jupiter. So we have got, I think I can name them all for you. We've got Elara, Petra, Megaclite, Europa, Calm, Ananke, Ganymede, Leda, Amalfi, Callisto, Io, and Dia. They're all variants, big variants. So I've got Io, which you can kind of see is a yellow shade. I've got bright pink. I've got Petra, which is on my lips now, a good, bold, strong lip. I've got a green, a black, browns, nudes, warm colours. So let's go in to show you a few. Let's start with the yellow, because I know a few people have asked what the yellow looks like on. I did use it in my video on the Pride videos. So when you open it up, you get the tube like this. Let's see if I can put it towards the camera. Will it focus? A nice, good tube. It has the logo on. It's nice and simple. You get the sticker on the bottom. It's just focuses on me. It tells you the shade, it tells you all the ingredients and all the relevant information on the packaging as well. When you take the lid off, you get a nice wand. It's easy to use and it's tapered to your lips. So it's, if I can show you on the camera, I've got a setting powder all over me. Apologies. So it's kind of like a mustardy yellow. I didn't want too bright. I'll swatch some other ones for you. So maybe the green one, because that's a lot of fun. I'll do some bright colours and then I'll show you some of the nude colours. So the green one, if I just place underneath, again it's the same style wand, same style packaging. Put that underneath. You can see the colour. Oh, I love it. I love it. Put that back in. Right, now, I know the nudes are the most popular, so let's swatch a few different nudes for you. I'm going to go with my two most popular, which is Megaclite and Calm. Calm is a very light pink. It's very kind of similar pink to the packaging, but with a bit more earthy tone to it. Again, same kind of packaging. You've got the same style. It's got the sticker on the bottom. I'm going to place this on my hand. I'll bring it in closer for you so you can see. And that is a nice neutral pink. I like that one. I used to wear that one a lot until I decided that I would quite like a bold, strong look with Petra. And Megaclite is kind of a darker version of Calm. It's less pinky and more, how do you describe it? More nutmeggy, I suppose. Can you see if I add this on? Swatch it underneath. So it's kind of like kind of like the darker version of Calm. It's a lovely colour. These two have been my most popular. I've also got Leda, which is a lovely purple. It's very bright, this one. It's one of my favourites. I'll swatch that one underneath. Oh, wow. I love that one. So maybe I could do an ombre style lip with all three on. Maybe someone could try that. Tag me if you do. And then we have got ones like Europa, which is a more of a brown shade. I'll add that underneath. You can see that one there. It's kind of like a chocolatey brown, that one. And I have Amalfi, which I personally think is an absolutely lovely colour. Amalfi is like a darker version of Petra. It's kind of... it's a strong, bold lip again, but it's not as... it's not as red, it's more like of a crimson burnt red. Can you see that on the bottom? Cover my face and the autofocus will pick up the colours. I think that is it's a lovely colour. My favourite is obviously Petra. It's the boldest one in there. I'll have a bright pink as well. This one's called Anan K. Maybe I'll swatch this to the side of Calm so you can see the difference in the pinks. I really like this one, it's a lovely one. Can you see? Taking a focus. Maybe this lasts all day as well. If you wear one of these, they're gonna last you all day from the minute you put it on to the minute you finish. Moving on to my glosses, I have 8 different shades, and they're all named after precious stones. They're called a strobe gloss because they have like they're pigmented, but they also have like a shine to them. They're a shiny gloss. They highlight they're soft wearing. It kind of feels like a nice little cushion on your lips. But let's go for Ruby because that's quite an intense colour. So if I get Ruby out, you can see again if I cover it up on the camera. It's the same style packaging. It's got the Vulcan and Vixen logo on the front. It's got the sticker on the bottom. And then if I open it up, we have a different wand on these because it holds more of the product on the heart wand, and they all smell like vanilla. Oh, it's lovely. I will swatch this maybe on this side so you can see here. So this is Ruby, which is a very pigmented gloss. It smells lovely. It smells so delicious. Ruby is one of my favourites. It's kind of like a metallic liquid. It's just lovely. Let's go with Pearl. Pearl is a really nice one. Pearl is a lot lighter than Ruby, and it's really nice to add on top of a liquid matte lip because it gives it a good shine to it. It's a lot. I add it. Can you see on the camera? Kind of hang on, I've dipped the other bit in. So it's just it's a translucent gloss, and it's same kind of scent, but it works really well as it's on its own, on top of others. It's not too, it doesn't cover completely, so you can emphasize the matte lip. Now the shade names on this is we have Amethyst, we have Alexandrite, we have Rose Quartz, we have Quartz, we have Fluorite, Agate, and Pearl. Sorry, I stopped counting there. Pearl, I have swatched. Fluorite, I will show you the colour. I won't swatch it. But it is a pink, and it's a lot brighter. I will swatch it, actually, because I think a lot of people think it's going to be really... well, it is really pigmented, but they think it's going to be really opaque. And it's not. It's really translucent, so it adds just kind of like... how would you describe it? The kind of like Barbie, Bratz doll kind of, that kind of aesthetic on top, the bluey pink shine. Actually, it matches one of the nails I used to have a very long time ago. Again, it smells like vanilla. It smells scrumptiously delicious. Let's show you Quartz, because I'll put Quartz on top of Petra so you can see what it's like. So Quartz is a clear shade. The Vulcan and Vixen logo are the same. It's the same component. You get my highlighter. so I can use the mirror. And I'll apply this one so you can see it, what it's like. So this sits really well on top of the others. Because I do like a liquid matte lip because it stays. But I also really like a good glossy lip as well. It's just very elegant. Especially when it's this shade. So you can see my matte lip has been transformed to an elegant, shiny, bright red lip. And I think it is beautiful. I just want to stare at my lips all day now. If you haven't watched my other video as well, I got my lips filled. And I video recorded all of that. So if you want to watch that video, maybe I'll add something up here if I remember. It'll kind of be, would it be here if I click it? I don't know, maybe this side? Maybe if I just do this. And then I can add it to either side. So I have, yeah, there's 8 different shades in the gloss. I have an amethyst as well, which is really lovely. The amethyst is kind of like a purpley, you know, they do match their names. I'm not going to call a clear gloss onyx, am I? This is amethyst. So it's the same kind of coverage as ruby, but it's, ignore if that's smudged, I just stuck the palette in by accident. Same kind of coverage and opaqueness as the ruby, but obviously it's a purpler shade. Jab my hand onto things. So now that I've covered the glosses, also can we just appreciate how beautiful the packaging is? With that shine. Oh, it's so lovely. So I have the 12 shades of liquid matte lips, I have the 8 shades of glosses, and I have 3 shades of lipsticks. And I think the lipsticks are beautiful. So we'll show you the Vixen. In fact, I'll show you all 3 colours. So they same packaging, obviously. If you look really closely, I don't know if you can see on the camera. If I cover myself up, it might focus on it. It has like a little lipstick with wings. You will see that on all the packaging. It's very similar throughout. Now, the actual component of the lipstick, I think, is wonderful. So once you slide it out, and then Vulcan and Vixen is in holographic on the side of it. I've done it, that's why it matches the other ones. And then you can see the sticker where the colour is, and to get that colour lipstick out, I can't do it with my nails, but you just press, and it pops out the other side. Ta-da! And then your colour is in here when you twist it out. So this one is called Vixen. It is a very similar shade to Petra, but it is a lipstick style version. And then I have a Cherry Pie, which is a cherry version. Again, press the side of it. I'm going to have to use my knuckle because my nail can't quite take it properly. And you pops that out, and then that's the shade as well then afterwards. So it's a cherrier version. Let's see if I can swatch that on my arm. It's very creamy, and they're very moisturising for the lips as well, these. They are and then for the third lipstick I went for something a little bit lighter. It's very similar to Calm, but it's the lipstick version. Pop the side out, and so it's a much more of a like a muted pink, like a, you can see that on camera. It's very similar to Calm. It's a they're very soft, they're very smooth, and again they last all day. They're lovely to wear, they're very cushioning, they're very moisturising. I've also got a mascara which is called Aphrodite Eyes, very similar packaging to the rest. Pops out, we have Vulcan and Vixen on the side in a pink styling, and then if we open it up we have the wand. It's a very simple wand. I think it's one of the easiest designs to use. It's tapered on the end so you can get into the corners. It's just a simple, easy to apply mascara. It is volumizing, it's thickening, it's waterproof. But you know what? You can actually get it off when you need to. How many times do you use waterproof eyeliner? Not eyeliner, like can't talk, waterproof mascara, and it just does not come off for days. It's an absolute nightmare. This one does. Wonderful. Because it gets me insane. So, you know, I've gone through all of these products myself. We've gone through different formulas, we've gone through different styles of packaging, we've gone through different aesthetics. The only thing now I'm going to do is the imagery. I've done a lot of imagery on the website. We're going to do some more. Anyway, I also have foundations, big moment. Maybe I should find some wipes for my hand. If you haven't seen already, I have 10 shades of foundations, 1 being the lightest, 10 being the darkest. They do gradually get darker throughout, but there are different variations and tones throughout. So we have, I wear a shade 5, if you haven't mentioned that already. So you've got the shade 4 and 6, so I'll show you the box and the components. So let's see if I can swatch a few actually. Let's start with shade 10, maybe. Let's go with the darkest. So they're oil-free. Let's focus on it. They're oil-free, they are long-wearing, it lasts 24 hours, it's soft touch, it's a very good coverage, it's a medium coverage, so you can build it if you need to. If you want a heavier coverage, I really like heavy coverage, so I build it. I put a bit on, let it dry, add a bit more. It smells lovely, which is wonderful, and it doesn't feel like you're wearing a blanket on your face, because that is a nightmare. So we have obviously the ingredients on the back, the logos, the social handles, all the same as the others. The component itself is a 32ml bottle. You have the lid on to protect the nozzle inside. I have the Vulcan Vixen logo on the side. It's got your simple long wear foundation. Now when you receive your foundation, do give it a good shake beforehand, because otherwise, if it's been sat while shipping, if it's been sat in the warehouse, you know. Anyway, so let's add a little bit of this. Shade 10 is my darkest shade, and I am one of the palest people you get to meet. So maybe I should use a little brush. So if I spread this out with my brush, so that is shade 10. Obviously no good for me. Let's swatch shade 1 on my hand so you can see the difference in them. Which obviously is still not my shade. The one is, if you're really pale, one would work, but it hasn't got much warmth in it. One either. My sister wears a shade 1, if anyone knows my sister. I am a shade 5 because my face is a lot more tanned than my body, because I'm freckly, if people don't realise. And it has more of a sandy undertone to it, if you can see number 5 on the bottom. So that's what colour I wear anyway, so you can tell. But so that is the whole collection of Aphrodite. So I'm so glad you have all watched. Maybe I'll do some smaller videos focusing more on each product, which I think will be a good idea so you can see it, and I'll also add it to the product page on the website as well. Thank you all so much for watching, and it has been an absolute wonderful week with orders. I am so pleased everyone is supporting me. I am so happy for that and grateful. So if you haven't checked it out already, pop on over to vulcanandvixen.com. It's Vulcan and Vixen on all social handles as well. Give me a follow, give me a like, send me a message, say hi, completely up to you. And if you do want to purchase anything, then it's all on the website ready. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.